So hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Immunity and Explain. So today we will solve another problem. This problem is also in this list. The list name is Blind 75 Leetcode problem. So let's move to the problem. So problem name is maximum subarray. Let's read the problem first. So given a integer array nums and find the contiguous subarray containing at least one number which has the largest sum and return its sum, and the subarray is continuous part of array. Okay, so let's understood the problem. So actually let's suppose we have given a array -1, -3 and 4. Okay, suppose this is a given array. So what it means subarray? So subarray means the continuous subpart. Okay, like -2 is also subarray. Okay, and if we include minus 1, so -1, 1 is also subarray. But 1 and 4 is not subarray because 1 and 4 are not a continuous manner, right? Like -1, -3, 4, 4 is a subarray. It's fine. But if we include like this way, like -2 and -3, so it is not a subarray, right? -2, 1, -3 and -4, yeah, it is valid because it is continuous, right? And in this problem what can we have to do, like we find the sum of every subarray, like this way. -2 in this subarray, sum of total sum is -2, right? And for this subarray total sum is -1, and for this subarray total sum is 1 -3, so total sum is 2, right? And for this case uh, sum is -1, -1 plus -3 plus 4, so total sum is 0. And after that, if you find the sum of every subarray, then we have to maximize the sum, right? Then we have to take a maximum out of those sum. So let's move to the solution part. So in this problem we have two approach. So in this first approach it is very simple, and in the first approach what can we do? So in this first approach generate all the subarray, right? Because using two loops we can easily find the whole sub array of given array, right? And after that what can I do? We can take sum of every sub array, like this way. Here the sum of this sub array is, let's suppose this is someone, and for this sub array let's suppose it is sum 2, right? And for this part is sum 3. After that what can I do? We can take maximum, right? We can take maximum out of those, and then this is our required answer. So let's discuss the time complexity of solution. So actually in this problem, if you find the sub array of any given array, so we use two loops. Okay, and when we use two loops, so the time complexity is equal to big of n square, and the space complexity is big of 1 because here we don't use any extra space, right? So let's move to the next better approach, and the next approach is we use Kadans algorithm to solve this problem in big of n, because above solution is big of n square, so big of 1 is much better than big of n square. So how can we solve this problem using Cardan's algorithm? So there are some certain steps in this Cardan's algorithm. So in the first step, we take some variable and also take max variable, right? Initialize with int, and at the every step, right here sum is equal to, because current index is here pointing to 0, pointing to 1, and I will write down the index here 2, 3, 4 and 5. So current sum is what? Current sum is 1, because 0 plus 1 is 1, and we have to, at the third step, we have to take maximum, update the maximum. So in the maximum, the already value is int min, which is less than the 1, so we have to update by 1, right? And then again move to the next index, these are pointing to 2. So current sum is what? Current sum is 1 plus 2 is 3, and which is greater than max, so we have to update the max here. And then again increment the index here. So current sum is what? 3 plus minus 3, which is 0, but it is not greater than max, so we maintain max as it is 3. And now increment the index from 2 to 3. So like current sum is what? 0 plus 6, which is equal to 6, and yeah, 6 is greater than 3, right? So we have to update the max with 6. Then again increment the index here, and current sum is what? 6 plus 4, which is 10, and yeah, it is greater than max value, because in the max 6 is already present, but 10 is greater than max, so we have to update the max. So current now max is 10. Then again increment the index, which is pointing to minus 2. So current sum is what? Current sum is 10 plus minus 2, which is 8, and it is not greater than max value, because in the max value 10 is already present, which are already greater than 8. So at the finally we have max, and max denotes the longest sum, like largest sum of array. Okay, so it gives 10, which are our required result. And if I talk about the time complexity, so time complexity is big of n, because of here we only need only one traversal of array, and a space complexity is still big of 1, because here we don't use any extra space, so space complexity is 1. So that's all about this, about the solution of this problem, maximum subarray. So thanks.